How's your battle to save the environment?
Ah, solar panels, wind turbines, hello. They're just a passing phase.
You changed your tune?
Oh, absolutely not. Take a look around you, Terry. What does every house in the village have?
Damp.
Windows, hey? And no one to clean them.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, it's just that, something that Sandy said inspired me. I'll tell you what, Terry. Must be a few months since those windows in the B&B saw a squeegee. What do you reckon? 10 of the lot?
Oh, go on then. Be worth it just for the entertainment value, wouldn't it, TJ? Hey-o.
Oh, Rodney, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise things had got so bad.
What? Oh, on the contrary. The only way is up. Well, I'm cleaning windows.
There we are. What are you doing today?
Oh, I have some paperwork to sign on my daughter's behalf.
Oh, of course. She's getting a cut of Tom King's fortune, isn't she?
Well, who told you?
Oh, everybody knows. You must be chuffed. Must be like winning the lottery.
Not exactly.
So, is she a millionairess?
Do all residents have to disclose how much they've got in their bank before they get their breakfast?
It's not the girl's fault.
A quarter of this place is taking a business bequeathed to some snot-nosed kid.
Our sister.
Oh, I'm the majority shareholder. I say we get rid.
You're the what?
Well, somebody's got to be the decision maker.
Oh, and you've nominated yourself?
I do own 35%.
Yeah, and if me and Carl join forces, we own 55. Besides, it's about the votes, not the shares.
Oh dear, we're not arguing over our inheritance already, are we? If you're discussing company business, shouldn't young Scarlett be here as well?
Neither her nor her mum are going to set foot in this place.
Well, that could be a problem. You see, she owns 6 rooms.
Why do I get the impression that you're enjoying this?
I just want to make sure that Tom's final wishes are respected.
What, like he respected our mum?
All right, Carl.
No, it's not all right. It's all wrong.
Look, Scarlett is now part of this family, and you all must accept that.
Must we?
Anyway, then the guy said that he wanted to ride the horse.
Well, this is after the half pot of whiskey.
Oh, yeah. Only what he didn't know is the last time anyone tried to ride this particular horse, it nearly broke the fella's neck.
So what happened?
Well, it wiped the smile off his face and we all got a free rodeo.
Johnny, I didn't know you were going to be here today.
Oh, I was just getting acquainted with your husband. He's almost as much of a horse expert as you.
Strangely, he always seems to switch off when I talk business.
Right, I think that's all done.
Why don't you come inside? I'll get you a drink. Come on.
Actually, I was going to take you to lunch.
Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. I've got a lot of stuff to sort out with Mum.
Well, if you're busy.
No, not at all. Come on, come on.
Whatever he did, he's still our dad.
Matt, he was banging the nurse while Mum was dying.
So?
Think about it. This Scarlett's 15. Carrie moved in to look after Mum 20 years ago. He probably started the affair then and carried it on for the next 5 years.
Tom King, family man. The moral backbone.
Nothing but a flaming hypocrite.
Jim?
Just making sure he hasn't done a Lazarus.
Don't hang around here.
You know, I always wondered if there was something going on with him and Carrie. Now I've got a sister.
Who's getting her hands on your inheritance?
Not if Matthew has anything to do with it.
Never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I'm on his side. She hasn't had to put up with him for the last 40 years. What he did was twisted. Everything should have been split equally between you, Matthew, and Carl.
He never would have given me the same thing as Matthew.
What kind of man sets his kids against each other? Look, I don't blame you for being upset.
It's not the money. I just wish I'd had the chance to prove myself to him.
He breeds racehorses. He's always looking for good guys. If you've got a card, I'll drop it in.
Great.
Grayson's got lots of contacts in the horse business. You two ought to keep in touch.
Well, you've got my number.
Sure have.
Good to meet you, Grayson.
And you. Thanks.
Shall I see you out?
What a nice chap.
Yes, you two seem to have a lot in common.
Yeah. We should have him over for dinner sometime.
Well, wouldn't that be a tad awkward?
Why? Oh, come on, Purdy. I can come within 50 yards of a gay man without wanting to jump on him and have mad, rampant sex.
Yes, I know it.
Well, then why say it? I'll see you at home.
I thought you'd be on the champagne. Sorry. You know, little windfall. Mind you, I'm surprised Tom King left you anything after all that went on.
You come for some of the money. Pet, fantastic. How much?
That's my business. And as an employee, the last thing you should be doing is spreading tittle-tattle around the village. £5 grand. Pearl!
Don't need to relax. For once in your life, will you just do as you're told?
A couple of pints, please, Val.
Well, if it isn't Lord Lucan.
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't been in touch.
Yeah, he's lately been spent taking his new sister.
What?
He's sorry if you've not told her.
Who needs the hot and curry when you've got pearl leather pants over there, eh?
Sweetbread and tripe. I haven't touched a drop all day.
Right, you definitely know where you're going?
Kelly Lane, Robblesfield, and it's a woman.
Yeah, so you're on your best behaviour, you don't look at it, you don't make any conversation, just drive, right? Oh, dear.
Mince.
Oh. Go on.
So how long was he carrying on? I don't think it's any of our business.
She obviously had her eyes on the prize.
Now all she has to do is sit back and count her millions. Unlike Mr. King.
If only I'd moved in on him while I had the chance.
Why didn't you ring me?
My head's been all over the place.
I can't believe it. Your dad had an affair.
While he should have been at my mum's bedside, holding her hand.
Talk of the devil.
Well, if it isn't Nurse Ratchet.
We need to talk.
Do we?
Look, if it's any consolation, yesterday was more of a surprise to me than it was to you.
I don't see why. You've known for 15 years that my dad had a daughter.
Oh, come on, Matthew. What happened years ago. It's water under the bridge.
What's he been paying you? A few grand a month all this time? You haven't done too badly out of it, all things considered.
I just want what Scarlett's entitled to. What your dad wanted her to have.
I don't know if you've heard, but my dad is dead.
Can we not talk about this like grown-ups? Carl?
I've got nothing to say to you.
We used to get on.
That makes it all right, does it?
Carl.
Look, I know you're upset.
I said, I don't want to know.
I'm getting out of here.
Don't say I didn't try.
Car number 1, location please, over.
Hey?
Shut up, press the button!
Oh, flaming heck.
What's that? You anywhere near?
About 5 minutes away, Debbie, love. Over.
Should we be going back to work?
Oh, they can live for a bit.
Jimmy?
Hi.
Well, go on then.
What?
Aren't you going to have a go too?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Saw Matthew and Carl earlier.
Right.
Great, they were so pleased to see me after all these years.
Well, what did you expect?
This is Kelly.
I didn't ask for this.
But you're happy to take it, aren't you?
And what's it got to do with you?
Look, this is a difficult time for all of us.
Well, she ain't complaining.
I don't need to listen to this.
Gold digger.
What the? Afternoon. You
want to paint, why didn't you come to the front door like everybody else?
Yeah, I'm giving you a freebie.
I have never had to pay for it.
Ah, you're looking at the village window cleaner.
I'm looking at the village idiot. You lost your marbles?
No. I spotted a niche in the market. I'm surprised I never saw it before.
When did you get your ukulele out?
I charge extra for that.
Oh, on second thoughts, keep it in its case.
Car number 1, come in, please. Where the hell are you? The woman's going 8. Lady Shad, right, if you don't get on this radio now.
Bloody Laura.
Car number 1, come in, please.
Afternoon.
DCI Barraclough.
That was quite a reaction yesterday.
Call me old-fashioned, but when I discovered that my old man's not only fathered a kid, but left her a huge chunk of his estate, I'm going to be anything but laid back.
So the existence of your half-sister was a surprise.
Is that what they teach at Plod School? How to state the obvious.
You must be pretty angry.
Luckily I find out after he was killed, or I might bumped him off.
Well, you obviously thought you were going to be left a lot more than you actually got.
Yeah, I did.
So before the will reading, you thought you stood to gain a substantial sum from your father's death?
You want to be more subtle than that. You never watched The Gentle Touch?
I'm just trying to establish the facts.
Well, here's one for you. I didn't kill me dad.
I'll be in touch.
Hi.
Wait again.
I was wondering if we could have a chat.
Well, I presume I'm not a suspect.
I won't take up too much of your time.
You crashed it?
I think I've got whiplash.
Yeah, well, that's now compared to what you'll have when old Debbie gets hold of you. Sorry, pant, was it?
I was just trying to get some money together for our bill and I blew it. And I reckon we keep that between ourselves.
You're only trying to help.
I just didn't want to go upsetting her again.
You're a big softy at heart, aren't you?
Yeah, well, don't tell anyone. I've got my reputation to consider.
Well, who do you think killed him?
Well, I'm sure you can appreciate that I'm not at liberty to speculate.
One of his sons.
When was the last time you saw Tom?
1992. Scarlett was one.
There's been no other contact?
He sent the cheques, I cashed them. I sent all his letters back. Look, the last thing I want to do is get dragged into all this.
I'm aware of how difficult this must be for you.
I've got my daughter to think of. She doesn't even know who her dad is. Never mind the fact he's been murdered.
Will you introduce her to her new family?
After yesterday, I don't think so.
Look, if you ever feel under threat, give me a call.
I will. Thank you.
They're a powerful family, the Kings.
What's up?
Look,
What is it?
letters from my dad to Carrie. 1991, 92, 93. They're not even opened.
So this was after Scarlett was born,
I was trying to keep in touch with her.
and she didn't want to know. Oh, come on, Carl, this doesn't mean anything.
It means he's not the man I thought he was.
Yeah, well, whatever he did, still your dad.
No. This has done it for me.
It's good doggies.
Tom and I discussed Home Farm Estates. He said that in the event of his death, everything would be handed over to Carl. He obviously changed his mind.
How did that go down with the boys?
I think they had bigger fish to fry.
Of course. This girl coming out of the woodwork.
Tom's daughter. Oh, don't make that face. It's not so surprising, really. Men have been impregnating their mistresses since the year dot.
Yes, but most of them don't leave a quarter of their estate to the offspring.
Do you think the boys might contest the will?
They can try.
I want Tom's wishes followed to the letter.
I can't see his sons going along with that.
Then they're going to have a fight on their hands. You know, this family ought to embrace that poor young girl with open arms. Who knows? In the long run, Miss Scarlett Nichols could prove very useful.
I should go.
Yeah, well, you don't have to worry about me.
But I do.
You know, our whole lives, he spent lecturing us on decency and morals and principles. How we should do the right thing, whatever the cost.
Yeah, well, maybe he wished he'd done that himself.
He's had a daughter for the last 15 years that he didn't tell us about. It's like everything's built on lies.
You know, it is possible to love two people at the same time. I mean, your mum was ill for a long time. Cancer, I mean, it must have been horrendous for the pair of them. And if your dad looked for comfort elsewhere, then it doesn't mean that he loved your mum any less. Sometimes you've just got to forgive and forget.
Can I have a word?
Thought you said everything you had to say this morning.
Maybe I was a bit hasty. What's gone on in the past we can't change. And Scarlett's certainly not to blame for any of this. That's why I think she shouldn't lose out.
I'm not with you.
Well, what's she got now? A few shares and a quarter of a house that comes complete with a wicked stepmother. That's not going to do her much good, is it? So I've been thinking. I want to make her an offer. I'll pay 200 grand for the shares and 3 for her interest in the house.
$500,000?
It's more than what they're worth. I just want to help her out. Give her a good start.
And what about Jimmy and Carl?
What about them?
Were they in on this?
This is a once-only offer.
Matthew. What happened to Tom's good old family values? Going behind your brother's backs?
Listen to me, you sad, desperate little wannabe. Take the money and run.
Or what?
Or I'll make your life very difficult.
That implies it's worth far more than 500 grand.
If I was you, I'd give it some thought. It's the only offer you're gonna get.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
You don't want to get on the wrong side of Matthew.
What do you mean?
He always wins, whatever the cost. Believe me, you do not want him as an enemy.
Well, maybe he's just met his match.
You, Rodney pet. You look fit for the knackers yard.
Tough day.
No, I'm invigorated. All that open air. Putting something back into the community.
You're cleaning windows, weren't you? Not delivering food parcels.
Yeah, go on, man.
How much did you make?
Well, obviously it is only day one.
More than 50.
Yeah, well, you have to build these things up.
More than 20?
Oh, Rodney, tell me you made more than a tenner.
Well, let's put it this way. I made enough to buy all you lovely people a drink. Rodney Blackstock is on the way back. The only way is up.
Why did I listen to you?
Oh, hang on, Debbie, before you start kicking off.
I knew it. I knew that stupid, lazy Alki would mess up.
What's happened?
Oh, don't you start.
Yeah, Shadrach's had a crash. Is he all right?
A crash? Oh, not in the one and only taxi.
You tell him, when I get my hands on him, he's dead meat.
But, and you were doing so well. Oh.
What are you doing?
Beef Wellington and roast vegetables.
I'm not hungry.
What's brought this on?
I just want to make you happy.
Here, get that down your neck.
Cheers.
Glad to see you've calmed down.
Matthew's right. Carrie and this girl hanging around, they're just living, breathing reminders of him.
Evening.
Just been talking about Carrie and Scarlett.
And?
You're right. We should make him an offer.
It's easier said than done.
I don't know. We could raise a fair bit of finance between us. Borrow against the company.
Hang on, let's not be too hasty. If we go running down there offering her all kinds, she's going to think we're desperate. In the long run, it'll cost us less if we bide our time. Make her sweat.
You've changed your tune.
Because I've had some time to think about it. I don't think any of us should go anywhere near her right now, OK? I'll decide when the time's right.